Hello, today's topic is logical drive. Now, why do we need it and when to use it is the topic of this video. So first of all, logical drive you put on top of existing axis. You click on the axis and add device, and then you have drive logical, or I call it logical drive. Now we can name it, and we will enter now the settings. You have almost the same settings like on a standard axis. And first, what is the relation between axis below this logical drive and this logical drive? The relation is technically a gear ratio 1:1. So increments are followed exactly in the same pace like on the axis below. This field here, master reference value, time shift, and input data filters, are usually used when the master or original axis below the logical drive is encoder. With these settings here, input data filters, you can adjust a bit smoothness of the signal provided by the encoder. For example, if the encoder is a very low resolution, you can adjust here the filters, and then you will have less vibrations in your system. Also, you will follow the actual value, and more important here, time shift, where you will compensate that time between the encoder and the axis so that you can have exactly the same mechanical position of your two systems. For these settings, we will use set value because we are using a drive, and we will set it up modulo 360. Let's go briefly to our axis. Let's just change that we use modulo 360 in our system. To demonstrate the difference and how to use the logical drive, I already said one system when you use the encoder, but the second system is when you use a master axis with multiple slaves, and for example you need to execute MC set position on the master axis. Now, if you execute it on master axis that you have, MC set position, this would influence all other slaves, especially if you are camming. So to split one axis for one camming, you need to add logical drive or multiple of logical drives. And then you can execute separate MC set position. Now for this example, we will just add additional MC set position for the logical drive in our visualization and motion FBs, and then you will see the real difference. So now let's prepare everything and then we will see how this looks like. Okay, now we have more or less everything. Let's log in. Run. And as you can see, we have axis ready. Let's enable our drives. And our axis is enabled. You see the positions are exactly identical on our axis and logical drive. Now if we execute MC set position on our axis, we have only set position to this axis. Let's execute move velocity. And now we see both axes are moving. If we now execute set position on logical drive, you see that set position was executed and they continue to work in synchronization gear 1 to 1. Now you can execute separate set position on the run on axis 0, 1. So that's it, how you use logical drive. And that's it for this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.